Setting 090. 140.
Alright, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to this windy Tuesday from Cleveland, Hopkins International Airport. We're looking at an American 737 because there are a couple fire trucks over there, there's a hearse over there, and some we might have a water cannon salute at some point tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm trying a little different microphone setup today, so hopefully this microphone up here has a nice windshield here tonight. We're trying to use a more professional microphone to try to get some of the jet noises for you. If it doesn't work so well over here, I think it'll work great when we get got the lapel mic for me, trying to keep it out from the wind a little bit. And I also plugged in the scanner, so I'm hoping that you guys will get some really good audio here tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. Happy Tuesday from Cleveland Hopkins International Airport.
Number 5194, clear ground, cross runway 24 left and taxi via Lima.
Over here to my left, we got the Alaska Airlines 737. They are pushing back. They'll be heading to Seattle. We got some cool visitors tonight. We have the amount of Boeing 727. They should be coming in here in about an hour or so.
I'll ring back and tell them. I think not too much trouble.
Looking forward to bringing that to you here a little bit later on.
Juliet 6 to stay southwestbound on Lima, just short of Juliet 5. That'll be good.
Southwest 57. You know, I've only got one engine running. Is the one that's that would. It would be hard for me to make that hard turn to the right. Can we go out on Lima and loop around somewhere else?
Yeah, so I was thinking, you know, you're fine there. Let's just sit there. Then I completely understand. It's not an issue.
It's just a little tight to turn into my operating engine there like that.
I might have to adjust some of the sound and whatnot. Things are kind of being a little bit of a struggle.
386 more slow, just want to maintain 5,000.
Also, I just want to make sure everything's going to work here. So bear with me for a second. I'll work in the Zoom here today.
1832, clear ground, cross runway 24 left November, then taxi via Juliet 6, Juliet.
On November, cross 24 left.
Tonight, I swear we can't get a calm day when we're up here.
Pressure runway 24 right, cross church 3000. Taxi with, I forgot, but I haven't. Delta 3287, clearing ground, runway 24 right, taxi via Juliet 4 short of Lima. 24 right, Juliet 4 short of Lima, and we have Victor, Delta 38. Endeavor 5194, take Lima, all the way down to Juliet 6, that's Juliet 3.
Evening up here. Thank you so much for being here.
Tower 2 for third line number 2. West 3287, you'll see Endeavor starts here. Just give way to both of them on Lima, then continue to runway 24 right via Lima, Sierra. Cross runway 24 left at Sierra.
24 left at Sierra behind the traffic, southwest 3287.
Endeavor 5194 southwest gets way for you. Frontier 1852, same to you, southwest gets way. 67 center maintain 4,000.
I know we could go down to the restaurant where the wind won't be quite as bad, but I'd like to be up here so we can get the
6 running 180. Six, 4 miles from Church, riding 210, maintain 3,000, full stop, Charlotte Plaza, cleared out, 22 5.
Down south of 1578.
That was 1578, go ahead.
Yeah, so we're not a problem child. We're thinking if this keeps going longer, we're going to want to just get on our APU and shut both down. So if you want us to, we can, after company goes, we can make the left loop around and put us where you were originally wanting us.
Alaska 216 on their way back to Seattle. I just got word that one of the Aeronauta's MB-83s that's on the site, on the field here today, we'll be leaving at about 7.
South of 3287, if you're able there, 180 is approved.
We got all kinds of aircraft on site here. The Incident that came in last week, that airplane is still here.
1578.
It is open by. It's going behind the IXS, so we can't see it.
Alaska 216, Cleveland ground, runway 24 right, taxi via Juliet 4.
We still got airplane on site. We also have over here to the right. We have
Juliet 4 Lima.
We have 2 Aeronautas MD-88s that came in, or 83s that came in last night.
Yeah, 1076 Cleveland ground, across runway 24 left, taxi via Lima, Kilo, Juliet. Roger, clear to cool 241, Kilo, Juliet. 386, contact the tower.
There they are back there. Let's give you the 2 MD-83s. Both came in late last night. Just got an alert that one of them will be leaving here soon. So we'll look
around to where you had us want to go earlier.
It's going to be a really busy day. For the next couple of days, we have 2
here. We're doing a position release briefing. Briefing if somebody else after me controlling, and I'll brief them on your situation. We'll figure something out for you. No worries.
We have Dubai 1 tonight. We have Summer Slam this weekend. That kind of stuff to look forward to as FedEx 356 Heavy inbound from Memphis. I was so busy watching Alaska that I forgot about FedEx. There's Alaska. Hopefully we don't have too many glitches with the video tonight. I'm running a lot of lights. We're going to do the best we can. Obviously, for free, just reboot it or reset it here. But yeah, 2 United 777s tonight. Both should be here around 4 o'clock. So if you're in the area tomorrow, come check that out. One of them is N777 Uniform Alpha, the first 777 that went into service for United Airlines back in.
Fighting 070 vector.
But it's coming in from Chicago. The other one will be coming in from Washington Dulles.
336 and range 070 maintaining.
Columbus will also be hosting the MLS or the Premier League teams that are coming in. Manchester City and Chelsea. So Columbus might also see some heavy jets this week. I saw Man City was using the Atlas Air 747, so we'll see if that comes in. The Hi-Fi Malta A340 has been flying around for some of these games too. So keep your fingers crossed. You might see some heavy out of Columbus. It's 4
miles departing lakefront.
Private jets that might be coming in.
Malibu northbound.
So this week should be a pretty exciting week up here. We'll try to get all we can for you, whether it's a live stream or a video.
Possibly in about
we'll try to get all we can.
About to be around. They're working on it.
If you need us out of the way, we're probably going to need to shut down the other engine. We can make a left Lima, Juliet 4, come back in and point the other way here.
Level 1578, I don't think we'll be doing that. Be ready to depart in about the next 10 minutes. So once we get the reroute, we'll get you a time and get you out of here.
Okay, well that's better than we anticipated. So we'll keep one running and be ready to go when you are. Thank you so much.
Right direct.
That is Delta 717 inbound from Minneapolis.
All right, line point number 3287.
There are a few aircraft tonight. It sounds like we're watching weather. You can see off to our west. There's a pretty good sellout that way. Hopefully it doesn't end up affecting us.
Ground, taxi 2 parking via Papa, Lima, Juliet 4, bus runway 2 for left.
Salute, but I wonder if
Time you need to get started.
out here we see a caravan that pulled up to this Alaska or American
Like
737 is starting to pull away.
45,
They never did a water cannon salute when it pulled up. So I wonder if maybe they're not going to do it because of the wind, or maybe they're just going to move into position.
1578 go for Southwest 1578. CCDLC, let me know if that's good for you, so I can get you a time.
Yeah, we got it. We're good. We're loading it.
Southwest 1578 loaded. Okay, 336 to maintain 4,000. Sierra and someone about 20 to the south of your position, the reported top's right around 10.5. Wow, that's about big. Over 3287, clean departure to contact line and maintain 14,000. 14,000, southwest 687. Over 2210, descend to maintain 4,000.
Breaker 4530.
Say again?
That got worse. Is there any chance it's going to get better?
Yeah, sometimes that happens with AFRIC. I'd probably go that way. 2303 is your release time.
Help.
Rudder, maintain 5,000. That's our 24 right line up and wait. 38, we'll be ready to go. They just thought they're on the ground stop, so we can't let you go. 336, turn left, heading 060. You need to go back together, not just let me know what you need to do. Okay, I'm going to give company a buzz. Call 57, I want 20 away, contact ground.
Yeah, it definitely is lagging. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on right now. Well, it looks like completely fire today, so I don't think that they're going to give the water cannon salute that we were looking forward to. I wonder what happened with that, why they're not doing that today. I wonder if it just has to do with the wind or maybe even the weather. I can see some weather off to the west. That might shut us down for a few minutes.
287, duplex nuisance.
That's really really dragging, so I might have to fix something.
That's the ground, that's point up. We tried north there. I come back there, they're working on the mill. Control 67,
So give me a minute, let me reset this.
way, that's the Hopkins by November, Lima, Juliet 4, approximately 2 for left, has the number. November, Lima, Juliet 4, approximately 2 for
So
left.
give me 1 second, we'll be right back.
Contact, Park City.
Southwest 1578, can we just go straight ahead and stop here short of Juliet 2? Is that what you were wanting?
Whatever you like, the Madison is fine. You can stop there if you want. But just hold short of Juliet 2.
Go to Juliet 2, and I'm pretty sure we're going to return back to the gate, but we'll be right back in a minute.
That's all. Give me a call.
Sure.
Guys, sorry about that. We are back live. Sorry about that. Are we good now? I apologize. Sorry it kept spinning like that. I'm not sure. I hit the go live button, but it must not have gone through all the way. So I think we're good to go now. I had the bitrate setting messed up, so I think we should be okay. We still got this storm. It's off to our northeast. It's moving to the southeast. So I think it's going to stay offshore. I don't think we're going to have to worry about this heavy thunderstorm that's over here. If we turn the camera over and take a look at that for you. We will still have to deal with the wind, unfortunately, but...
Tango Mike 287, Cleveland Clear, serving.
That's pretty nasty looking out this way. So we're downtown right now. We're probably going to get wet. Almost looks like there
Tango
might be
Mike
some hail.
287, you're clear to the Mike India Oscar Airport via radar vectors LeBron intersection.
But,
It's
yeah, I wouldn't want to be,
Bravo,
downtown
Romeo,
right now.
Oscar, November. Then Appleton, which is Alpha, Papa, Echo. And then November, Lima, Delta. Uniform Juliet 40 to Sierra Lima Whiskey, and then your destination Mike India Oscar. Maintain at 6,000. Expect flight level 340 1 minutes after departure. Departure frequency be 135.87, squawk 7467.
We got a Southwest 737 that's parked over here. Going to Baltimore, they are waiting up the runway. Looks like probably some weather in the Washington, D.C. area. So keep your fingers crossed that it'll be some Tell you what, take this mic. I don't know, maybe this will work. Try to keep the main microphone out of the wind.
Upper Juliet 40 and then Sierra Lima Whiskey, that part was blocked. The rest of the reback is correct. Okay, no problem, it's up there. November Lima Delta, Upper Jet
So looking ahead tonight, we have an MD-80 for Aeronavis TSM will be heading to Saltillo at 7 o'clock. MD-83 that came in last night. It leaves about 7:10. We have a UPS 767 that'll be coming in from Louisville around 7:10. So we'll have that. We'll have a 747 from the Dubai Air Wing. The 747 for the Dubai Royal Air Wing will be coming in from Geneva tonight. The same aircraft we had here a few weeks ago. They're a pretty regular visitor. They come in for the clinic and whatnot every once in a while, so I think that's why they're coming in. So we can see that here in a little bit. And then tomorrow we'll have two 777s for United Airlines that'll be coming in for the NFL Hall of Fame game this week. It's Thursday night in Canton. So we'll have the two 777s tomorrow. Both of them are scheduled to leave tomorrow as well, so we should have two more possibly on Thursday night. Premier League football teams from Europe will be playing at the Shield on Saturday night. I know Man City chartered an Atlas Air 747, so we might go to Columbus to get those if those come in at a decent time the next couple of days. And then we have WWE Summer Slam downtown on Saturday, so I think that'll be some pretty cool private jets. So lots to look forward to this. We're going to try to bring you what I can. Maybe just the regular videos and not the live streams, but we'll see how things go. The weather this week's pretty hairy, so we'll see how things go with that. And then this weekend we're going to go to Rochester for the air show. So we're going to go out there Saturday. Kind of watching the weather to see if Saturday or Sunday is going to be the better day, but we're going to go to Rochester and we're going to see the Free Streak of Glory on the North American Tour. So I'm looking forward to bringing that to you. That is not a pretty sky over downtown. Downtown right now. I would get inside. Man, it is not a pretty sky even here. I can feel everything is moving, really facing almost directly into the wind, which is why the microphone is really choppy right now. I have a jet cat on it, but it's just, the wind is really beginning to pick up. And looking over downtown, that is not a pretty sky. So if you're downtown, get inside as soon as you can, or you're probably going to get wet.
If you see a Cleveland Hopkins Airport's off to your left side about 9 mile.
Yeah, 777s tomorrow. Two United Airlines 777s. I think the wind will die down a little bit. I could move over to the restaurant, and we wouldn't be in the wind. We'd be facing the wind would be at our backs. I could go over there, and it may not be as big of an issue. But we also won't see everything coming in as well as we will over here. Boy, that is not a pretty sky. Unless you're in the storms, and it's a cool looking sky.
Good evening, Cleveland Ground, United 7561. Undertow from gate Charlie 21. We'd like to reposition, please.
So yeah, sorry about the little issue. I was trying to figure out why the video was lagging, so I went back and fixed the settings. I hope that it's going to be a little bit better going forward. I know the weather is going to be playing some havoc with the hotspot. Well, this storm system should move off to the east here in a little bit.
And hold short of runway 24 right by Go, monitor tower.
But apparently when I must not have hit go live or something, and it just kept spinning. So I think we should be good to go now. Our next inbound flight is American Eagle 4450. It's an E-175 out of LaGuardia. That aircraft is about 2 minutes out. We might see the lights pop up here in a second. I can kind of see it over there in the cloud. That's a few of the airplanes that are coming in and taking a little bit of a diverted route just to try to get around the storms here.
Good for us to return to the gate, so it looks like Bravo 8 is where we're going.
UPS 5442, a 767-300 out of Louisville. They are 15 minutes out.
Bravo 8, Southwest 56.
And we also have Frontier 33 out of Punta Cana. And A321neo. They're 15 minutes out. Southwest 4881 out of Chicago Midway is 18 minutes out. So we got a few flights that are out there. A little bit of a slow period right now. Actually, there's an Alaska holding, just went out of the holding pattern over the lake. Now it's flying south. There's a lot of weather over Pennsylvania right now. So hey. Maybe the 747 and the two Papa
that's a 10.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Only 24-hour arrival, wind shear alert, 20 knot gain, 3 mile final. 465 maintain 4,000.
We're gonna lose this behind the building.
3-2 in approach, runway 2 right.
I would say there's probably some hail in this storm. I wonder if there may even be a water spout out there at some point. A little bit of a bluish green color to the sky. I don't know how well it's coming out on the stream, but
465 from left heading 360, expect correct, sure.
there's a lowering to the right of downtown. Let me get that on the camera for you. We'll do some storm chasing while we're up here.
Aircraft, runway 24 right, arrival, wind shear alert, 15 knot gain, 3 mile final. Yeah, 465, descend to maintain 3,000. Austin, did you experience any wind shear? 10 knots.
Probably just a scud cloud, but it almost could be a water spout. I can't tell if it's rotating. We're too far away. Just to the left of the smokestack out there.
222, turn left, heading 010. 222, still at the field in sight.
Again, it's probably just a scud cloud or something, so a scary looking cloud as they call it.
Plus 15 knot gain, 3 mile final, and the landed
I don't think it's rotating.
10 knots final. Contact ground point 7.
Yeah, it's probably nothing. It's probably just a scud cloud or something, but excuse me, it looks pretty scary out there for a minute.
50 for the ground, taxi requesting by November, Lima, Juliet 4, cross runway 24 left at November.
Look at that line of storms that's moving to the east side of downtown Cleveland right now.
Or do you want vector to the south? Could you look to see your gate was?
Meanwhile, I'm going to pull this back over here towards the airport. But the JetBlue 640 has just pushed back for Boston.
33, turn 5 degrees right, descend and maintain 5,000. 899er, turn right, heading 220. 4881, maintain 9,000 and fly heading 180 vector fuselage. Contact tower, good day. Okay, fine. Okay, thank you. E00. Super right, wind shear alert. 15 knot gain on a 3 mile final. So we had a number of plane had a 10 knot.
There's a Cessna Skyhawk. I don't know if it's coming here or if it's going over the Burke, but they might get a bumpy ride here in a minute.
4881. How does a heading like a 1?
Behind the Cessna, our next inbound flight is FlexJet 465 on Gulfstream out of Kansas City on final for 24 right here tonight.
140 descend to maintain 7,000.
About 1 minute out.
4513, climb maintain 14,000.
14,000, break down 4513.
222, clear to approach runway 24 right. Flight 33 at 5,000, reduce speed to 170. GPS 5442, 2 heavy, reduce speed to 190, then descend and maintain 8,000. 9er, turn right, heading 260. 207. T2 contact tower 124.5, cadet.
Background, the baggage guy is getting out of Dodge. I don't know about you guys, but I got my hopes for some diversions.
Call transfer release time. Okay.
77, yeah, they just called me back. They said he's going to put a route in for you. I'm sitting here waiting it, and it just came up if you're ready to copy.
Wheelie 302 said the Frontier flew over his house at 7,000 feet. You can't see it. Shows you how low the clouds are right now.
Departure, which is Papa Foxtrot, Lima Yankee Delta 1.
JetBlue heading out. Meanwhile, let's get the Gulfstream that's inbound from Kansas City.
Then Juliet Hotel Whiskey. Then Charlie Foxtrot Bravo. Then Lima Victor Zulu for the Sierra Papa Uniform Delta Sierra 7 arrival to Philly. Climb me in the SID, squawk 4172.
030, expect direct St. Floyd.
Thank you, 030, 1 second, Captain Matthews.
25, when able, make the next left, contact ground point 7.
Well, it is getting
70, 51, Cleveland clearance to rider, standby, I'm waiting for a readback.
Guys, experience any gain on final.
The Papa Foxtrot Lima Yankee Delta 1, Juliet Alpha Sierra Echo.
JetBlue heading back to Boston, taxiing over to the runway.
Whiskey, Juliet Foxtrot Bravo, then Lima Victor Sierra.
Southwest that was holding. I don't know where they went.
Bus 7 arrival into Philly with 57.
I wonder if he went back to the gate.
77, almost correct. After Juliet
I don't think
Hotel
it took off.
Whiskey, the next 6 is Charlie Foxtrot Bravo, and then Lima Victor Zulu for the Spud 7. Alright, after Juliet Hotel Whiskey is Charlie Foxtrot Bravo, and then Lima Victor Sierra for the Spud 7 with 677. That's squawk, climb via the state, that's squawk 4172. Blueshoe 5077, after Charlie Foxtrot Bravo, that 6 is Lima Victor Zulu. Lima Victor Zulu. Lima Victor Zulu after Charlie Foxtrot Bravo. Blueshoe 5077, you're back in correct, punch that in, let me know if you're able to do it, and then give me a call back and I will get the flow release for you. We'll put it in, we'll call it back to you.
Hopefully it doesn't get too much stronger.
Good evening, JetBlue 640 is spot 2 with X-ray.
JetBlue 640 puts ground, runway 24 right, taxi by Juliet 4 Lima, Sierra cross 24 left at Sierra.
Alright, 24 right, Juliet 4, Lima, Sierra cross 24 left, Sierra, JetBlue.
Ooh, it's gotten windy.
Dust it.
Filed, I maintain 4,000, expect 6,000, 10 minutes after. Very good. And a squawk 7404 on the go. Lima, Sierra, cross 24 left at Sierra.
T4 right operation. T4 left is closed. They've been doing some striping on the runway the last couple of weeks. So we have single runway operations.
Keep you out of the heavy and moderate precipitation. So that's on localizer, cleared out left runway, cleared approach.
UPS 5442 should be turning final here shortly. I think that's Cessna I was talking about is inbound.
T2, runway 2 flight, you're clear for the Austin now. Two heavy, turn left, heading 360. 17 gust 24.
Yeah, the system's inbound. Here for the option one if it's a cut
Southwest
state
4881, turn right, heading 210.
It should be a fun ride.
7533, contact tower grenade. Bingo, turn left heading 055, descend and maintain 5,000. 33, runway 24 right, clear to land. We got 3 and then the 260 will rejoin you, descend and maintain 3,000. Welcome, and a blast alert was runway 24 high velocity approach and wind 33017 gust 24, and then that was served at 23090.
You got to, whoa! What if he's going to stay on the ground or if he's going to go around?
33016 gust 24.
Starting to rain up here now. That did not look like a fun ride. Did a good job keeping it under control though. As they get through the option and have that weather move in.
Frontier Flight 3916, monitor tower, take care.
Oh, gotta be a touch and go in some hazardous, kind of harrowing, maybe not hazardous, but harrowing weather conditions. United 737 heading out.
42 heavy, turn left direct, shirt, descend and maintain 3,000.
We got some light rain on the field right now. I'm hoping that it doesn't get too much heavier.
4881, contact the tower.
If it does, we're going to have to shut down for a minute.
November 222, squawk 7404.
767 inbound from Louisville.
Southwest 4881, Cleveland Tower, runway 24 right, clear lane number 2.
I don't know if I have an umbrella in it here or something.
23 on course into Island Airport.
Trying to see if I have something to cover this really quick. Hold on 1 second.
25, have a safe flight. Cleveland Tower, again, you're at third lane 24 right, and wind 34013, gust
We don't want all this to get too wet.
Time is go towards gain 7 knots.
Got a few aircraft lined up for departure. We got a couple aircraft inbound here. UPS is the first one. 5442, a 767 out of Louisville.
Victor Tango Mike 287, and we have the Whiskey Morgan for taxi to the accident.
You're 6 miles from Shirt.
No, that's the Frontier.
287, runway 24 right, taxi right turn on the
Frontier 33 out of Punta Cana, A321 Neo.
Juliet 4, Lima and Sierra, cross runway 24 left. We're going to taxi to runway 24 right. We're going to turn right.
Oh, we're going around.
Join the J2, Juliet 2, then
I was not ready for that. I was on the other side of the tripod.
Then Lima, Sierra, we're clear to cross runway 24 left. Victor Tango Mike 287.
So I had moved to the other side of the tripod to get it coming, like, to get it rolling out. So I was not ready for that. Frontier going around, little wind shear. We got JetBlue.
Over 10 knots. JetBlue 640, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff. Takeoff 6 right, 640 had the Emirates went around, had a gain 10 knots. Copy that, thanks. Southwest 4881 had a departure, correction arrival.
JetBlue 540 lighting up, ready to Boston. We got an aircraft inbound to Southwest.
I'll have you, John. We'll see about it now. Press Tango, descend and maintain 3000.
Contact departure.
Frontier 30.
2825.
Thank you.
That's 5442 heavy, contact the tower.
Let's go ahead and get the southwest for you. Southwest.
Charlie 3.
That aircraft is inbound from Midway.
2336, bud.
233 Cleveland.
Frontier 33.
Frontier 33, you're still radar contact, landing 050 vector.
Fortunately, that little shower we had stopped, and now the sun is coming back out.
Break current heading 050, Frontier 33.
And now I can't see.
UPS 5442, clear tower, yep.
The Aeronavis TSM MD-83 heading to Saltillo is rolling.
For 2 Foxtrot Tango, current heading 270 under subflux line.
40 out of 2.7 for 14,000.
W640 Cleveland departure, radar contact, line maintain 14,000.
A little bit of good news though, the wind has died down a little bit, so hopefully we're past the wind.
2 Foxtrot Tango, you're 4 miles from Shirk, maintain 3,000, still south on the plaza, cleared out, 22 Fred approach.
UPS 5442, traffic will be
Screen.
Airbus party arrival.
The screen was covered with water. We're good to go now.
11 Cleveland approach, runway 248. That's 5442, have the affirmative, contact the tower.
Left taxi Lima, Juliet
Frontier
538.
lining up for takeoff. We'll stick with the MD-83 because you don't see these very often anymore.
See moderate preset.
Now, Aeronavis Mad Dog.
I don't know what the ride's like through that. Let me know if you're wanting to go through that or go around it. Niner contact Cleveland Center 135.1.
4012, gust 24.
Right, Tango, reduce climb approach speed. You got a 30 knot overtake on the heavy 767. Have them in sight.
Close Shirk 57 is up.
Heavy Boeing 767 in sight. Right, Tango, roger, contact.
Well, now we got brilliant sunshine directly in front of me.
Blue Shirk 5077, that new route we got, well, it's going to work for us, and we'll be pushing about 5 minutes or so. Blue Shirk 5077, roger, I'll go full call.
Sorry, I did not.
You cross 24 left there, Sierra.
I did not mean to time you out. I don't know what happened there. My computer got wet. I think it hit something. I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to time anybody out. UPS 5442 heavy inbound from Louisville 767. Wheelie 302, I'm sorry. I think you got wet. Alright, Buck, I did not mean to time you out. Sorry about that.
Are you good direct Pink Floyd, or you just want to go around it?
Turn the settings for a little bit if we could, and once we get on top we can see where we're going.
It's a touch screen on it, so it doesn't really like the water.
So, if you want.
Second heavy of the day.
11 cancel approach clearance, 10 degrees left approved, and 1 able to see direct Shirk.
That's 442 heavy, so you need 1 able next left. Left again, allow for me to frequency.
77, you have a wheels up time of 27.
27 Blue Shirk 5077.
Yeah, 5442, left on golf, make the first left.
Let me see what I did.
24 right, so take off approximately. Turn on 76, heavy 767. takeoff, 24 right. 57. For 257 Tango traffic will be at 737, departing target arrival.
I'm trying to see why it did that, or would it hit?
4211 is going to maintain 4,000.
Oh, we got a Hawker inbound from Dayton on final.
Good 33, 2 miles from church, cleared out, 22 breath.
Wind 350 at 12.
Now there's like a haze. Now there's almost like a haze or a fog. It's kind of hard to see down that way.
You put power at 24 right, clear land. You want contact for Jeffrey flight. 3751, 2600, that's a great place.
3751, Cleveland Park, radar contact, line maintain 14,000.
Check this out. I'm going to come behind me here.
793, Papa Mike, Cleveland approach, altimeter
I'm going
2981.
to see if I can get this on the screen for you.
336, Cleveland ground runway 24 right, taxi Juliet 4, Lima and Sierra, cross 24 left.
I hope it's coming out for you. We got a rainbow. Hope you guys can all see that.
Yes, 5442.
Starting to fade away a little bit, but we had a rainbow. I don't know how well it's coming out, but I hope you guys are all able to see the rainbow, the little rainbow at the end of the storm here.
Tango 1 Naval next left.
Swinging back around for you, we got Brian King was able to see it. Hope everyone else was able to see the rainbow too. UPS. They are holding short of the runway now. We got an inbound aircraft before they go over to the UPS terminal over by the NASA hangar. Frontier 33 inbound. They're going to try it again from Punta Cana. Behind that will be Southwest 4211 out of BWI, the next two inbound flights.
It'll be Lima Kilo Hotel to jet.
3751, contact Cleveland Center 135.1.
The 747, in case you're wondering, it is 18 minutes out. Looks like it's just crossing the Ohio-Pennsylvania border.
Camera 24 right, clear land.
Number 222, contact Cleveland approach on 128.35. Number 3, Papa Mike, present track, you're going to pass through an area of heavy preset for about 5 miles. Currently at your 12 o'clock and 1-2 miles.
The good news is that wind has died down quite a bit, so the sun is coming out. I hope we will be in a good spot the rest of the night out here.
Aeronave 287, runway 24 right, line up and wait, traffic caution downfield.
Wheel up, line up and wait, runway 24 right, and we'll check traffic, I don't know, it's 287.
33 Naval next left, contact ground.
UPS heading over to the UPS terminal over by the NASA hangar. They should be heading out around 9:30 tonight on their way back to Louisville. There's a 757 over there as well. That aircraft will be going to Philadelphia later on this evening, probably around 10 o'clock or so. If you were not here earlier, thank you so much for being here. I apologize for the technical difficulties that we had starting out. I think things should be good to go now. We had some weather move through. The wind has died down, and we got a Dubai Air Wing 747 inbound here in a little bit. Thank you to everyone who is here tonight. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday evening. It is a warm and humid evening here in Cleveland, Ohio, as Aero Novice. The MD-80 heading to Saltillo.
Wind 3508.
We got a couple of American Eagle aircraft that have pushed back at CRJ, and it looks like an E-175. The 747 is only on flight aware, but it's blocked everywhere else. You might see a 747 on Flight Radar 24, but it'll be a blocked call sign. Southwest on final inbound from BWI.
Contact departure. 37, good day.
Navis 287, Cleveland departure radar contact, climb and maintain a 1-4000.
Now that the wind dies down, I can use the shotgun mic for what it's supposed to be used for and pick up some more of the jet noise for you. I had it turned down because of the wind, but I think now that the wind has died down a little bit, we should be able to get some of the jet noises for you. You know, I think it would help this tripod if it had two bars on it instead of one.
77, ready to hit.
Maybe I'll buy another bar for it.
So 4211, when able next left, contact ground.
Here's the American Eagle CRJ.
Yep, 29, go ahead. Yep, 29, proceed east side, 24 left midfield.
The American Eagle CRJ is flight 5077 heading to Philadelphia.
Southwest 4211, cross runway 24 left. I'm sorry.
Taking the runway now, American 2336 will be heading back to Dallas.
Plus 4211, yeah, cross 24 left, taxi Lima, Juliet 4, Juliet to the gate. Juliet 4, Juliet.
91 Heavy, Cleveland approach, you're cleared the ILS runway 24 right approach, information kilo current.
+1, drive left side. 77, runway 24 left, continue via Lima, Sierra. I'm sorry, runway 24 right, continue via Lima and Sierra, cross 24 left.
Via Lima, Sierra, cross runway 24 left, Blue Street 5077.
49.
probably just heard on the radio, Dubai 1 Heavy. It's our 747 for the Dubai Air Wing, the Royal flight.
36, contact departure.
Just called for clearance. I'm hoping it'll go to customs again tonight. The last time we came in, it went over here to customs, so if it does, it'll taxi more or less right in front of us.
36, clear departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 14,000.
Not sure when it's going to leave, if it'll be a one and done like it was last time when it left the next day, or if it'll be here for a few days. Sometimes it's here for a couple of weeks. So we'll keep an eye on that, let you know when that's going to leave. If you weren't here earlier, tomorrow there will be 2 United Airlines 777s will be coming in. One of them is the original 777 Uniform Alpha, the first one that went into service for launch customer United Airlines. That aircraft will be coming in from Chicago. We have another 777 coming in from Dulles. Both will be here around 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. And they will be here for the NFL Hall of Fame game. That'll be in Canton, Ohio on Thursday. Both of those 777s are expected to leave tomorrow night. And so we should see 2 more 777s on Thursday. I don't know if they'll come here or if they'll go down to Akron, Canton. So we got at least 4 heavy jets over the next couple of days. Down in Columbus, Man City is playing Chelsea at the Shoe on Saturday night.
And then
Man City, I know, chartered an Atlas 747 for some of their games. I don't know if they're going to be using it for all of their games, but we'll see if that shows up in Columbus. The High Fly Malta A340 has been flying around as well for some of these charter flights. So we'll keep an eye on the radar. We'll keep an eye on the flight tracking apps. If anybody hears anything, certainly let me know. And we're going to try to get all those heavy jets for you. That'll be coming in over the next 3 or 4 days. We also have WWE SummerSlam on Saturday in downtown Cleveland. I don't know if that'll bring in any airliners, but it will probably bring in a lot of private jets. So we're going to try to get those for you. Hoping to see the WWE Gulfstream.
Okay, yeah, we're going to Kennedy.
Hoping that shows up the next couple of days.
2.5, 3 hours late. We just got
here on the field, we still have an Antonov AN-12 for Cadmic Air that came in last week. I don't know when that's going to leave. So we'll see if we can get that one for you too. And there's also one more in the 84 Aeronavis TSM here on the field as well. So we got a lot of really cool airplanes. I'm going to try to bring as many to you as I can over the next few days. And then, oh yeah, we're going to the Rochester Air Show this weekend. I talked my wife into it.
Hopefully that's the paperwork.
Kind of told her we might go to Niagara Falls if we do the air show. But we're going to have the Freeze Tricolori, I think is how you say it, the Italian aerobatic team will be performing at that air show along with the Viper demo. Hoping for better weather than we had in Dayton, and really excited to see that aerobatic team for the first time. We're going to go to Milwaukee, but just with the money and everything, the Rochester show was better. Milwaukee had the Thunderbirds. I was going to go if they had a B-2, but the B-2 didn't end up coming in, so. Our next inbound flight is Dubai 1. Our 747 hit at 6,300 feet, about to pass over downtown. This aircraft is part of the Dubai Air Wing, the Royal flight. So we'll have Emirate royalty on board. I'm not sure why they're coming in. I don't know if they're doing a clinic visit or if they're coming in for other reasons. I know sometimes they do both. But still, we're going to see a 747 here in Cleveland over the next few minutes. I'm hoping it goes over to customs. It may just go to the pad.
Your present heading takes you clear
United Express 3478 out of Dulles is 12 minutes out.
But that'll be on final.
And United 1934 out of Houston is about 12 minutes out as well.
Brickyard 3478 left deviation approved. Center maintain 7,000.
The 2 777 just got outbound flights for you tomorrow. One will be leaving at 6:41 going to Chicago. The other one at 7:11 to Denver. So if you're in the area tomorrow, come check out the 777s that'll be here.
Papa Mike, turn right heading 340. How's the weather? If you're just going to hang out there and wait, he's probably, I don't know, 15 miles out or so. You can just monitor.
And Brinks, we trust asking, where do I spot? About everywhere. Tonight I'm up in the parking garage. which I know the airport doesn't really like people up here very much. So thanking the airport for letting me do this tonight up here. Usually go to Aviator, sometimes go to Heartland, sometimes go to one of the random pull-offs around the field. But it depends on which runway is open and what's going to be the best angle. For the live streams, I try to go up here.
Centers 135.1.
Every now and then I'll go to Heartland for the live streams, but you really can't see the other runway over there. So I try to either go over here or go to the restaurant. Usually the better view.
I don't see it.
Southwest, the aircraft that came in from Midway,
Thank you.
has made its way over here, taxiing over to its gate. It's a 737 MAX 8. Looking over to my right, and I don't see the 747 yet.
34, what's your request? And 1934,
A little bit of light rain. I hope we don't have another
right deviations approved,
downpour
maintain
rain
10,000.
I do wish it would rain at my house, but I don't want the rain on our parade here. I don't see the 747 yet, but it's probably about 4 or 5 minutes out.
Your vehicle, hold short of runway 24 right. Just like drive around in a circle over there on Echo, see if it'll pick it up.
Trying to get to the comments as I can. My phone got wet. That's usually the comments, so I can kind of see them down there. And I think I accidentally kicked somebody off with the one. So I apologize. Wheeling, if you're still here, I apologize again. I don't know if I bumped something or if the touchscreen got wet. Still not seeing the 747. We will not miss it. It's probably still in that cloud that's over downtown. Southwest, I think, is going, I think, on the Bravo 7. All right, I can see the 747. He is over downtown Cleveland right now. Looking over to my right.
We got information with me, taxi.
Boy, you can't miss it.
65, Cleveland ground, good evening. Runway 24 right, taxi Juliet 5.
Keep your fingers
Lima
crossed.
and
It
Sierra
is to
across
customs and
24
taxi
left.
right in front of us.
Alright, roger that. Juliet 5, Lima, Sierra, cross 24 left for 24 right, Spirit Wing, 655.
3478, reaching 7,000, or reduced speed to 180.
Clearance Southwest 3538, looking for clearance Midway.
West 3538, calling clearance. I just sent it for you.
Thank you.
Sierra 3478, turn right, heading 060.
I think every time
turn
Southwest
right,
sends a
heading
special
080.
delivery, they usually go over to one of the end gates and we can't really see them from here. And then when it's just something normal like this one, it parks right in front of us. So we're looking at Southwest 4211. This aircraft just came in from Baltimore, Washington. They're waiting for their gate. Spirit 655, a 321 NEO, will be heading over to the runway for departure. That flight is heading to LAX. Off to my left, there are two fire trucks, or two, not fire trucks, but two airport operation vehicles that are waiting for the 747 to get here. After that, we'll do a runway sweep.
7,000, leverage speed 219
Thank everyone who is here tonight. I hope you all, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button down below. Share with all your friends. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I apologize for the glitches that we had earlier, but I think things are going to be, keep your fingers crossed, things should be stable now going forward. Hit that like button, hit that
turn 5 degrees.
Jeez. Guy about just backed into the car behind him. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, comment down below. I'll try to get to all the comments after the 747 lands here.
Posted volume 1. Wind 340.
Usually to post here in Cleveland. I go to Columbus as well quite a bit, and then any other airport that we have things going on, I try to get out there for that. I go to a lot of air shows.
1934.
Every now and then I'll do a documentary. I have one I'm trying to do for the air races I want to get posted here soon. We got the Rochester Air Show this weekend, and here in a few more weeks, we're only a few weeks away from the Cleveland National Air Show.
Air Wing 655 Cleveland Tower, hold short runway 24 right, just be advised. It'll be a few
Dubai
minutes,
1
maybe
behind
flat to do a
the
runway
parking
inspection.
garage right now. As soon as it gets away from the elevator shaft, I'll get that on camera for you. In the distance, I can hear a Max 8 spooling up.
Rudder enter left base runway 2 right. 78, turn left heading 330, descend to maintain 3000.
Here's the mighty Queen of the Skies, Dubai 1, inbound from Geneva.
41, just float, descend to maintain 4000.
From the approach end of runway 24 right, proceed at full length.
So I guess the next question is, will it go to pad 3 or will it go to customs? Keep your fingers crossed it goes to customs. If it does, it'll taxi right in front of us.
86 collision off Bravo 3. Turn left at Papa, then contact ground point 7.
By 1 heavy on the field,
flight,
Royal flight for the United Arab Emirates.
Delta 386, I got you the first available to 55 times.
Thank you, 55, copy that.
Such a gorgeous aircraft, very similar to the old TWA livery.
Dubai 1 with you on top.
Dubai 1 heavy, Cleveland ground, good evening. Cross runway 24 left, then taxi via Lima, Kilo, then enter via Quebec. 360.
Quebec, Dubai.
Directly here in front of me, the Delta Airlines 717 is pushing back. We'll go ahead and stick with the 74 though.
Hey, right across, outer beam, Shirk 3000, clear to express runway 2 right.
Earlier here we had a MD-80 depart for Aeronavis.
15 at Blue
Like a Mad Dog and a Mini Mad Dog.
About a 10-mile diameter of moderate precipitation surrounded by light precipitation just advised to go on deviate.
Car 4, contact ground point 7.
United 19 first. We'll try that again. United keep 34, turn left heading 330, descend to maintain 3000. Proceed midfield, 2 for left, east side.
We're going to lose it for a second as they go behind the hill over there, but it'll taxi, hopefully it taxis over here in front of us. So while we're waiting on that, we're going to go ahead and switch gears and get the Delta 717 to just push back.
4415,
They'll be heading to Minneapolis. Our mini Mad Dog, the MD-95, aka the Boeing 717. Look at all the birds.
And on Charlie 11.
1267, roger, push your discretion.
Spirit 655.
34, turn left heading 270, intercept below flat.
88, Cleveland Chairman 3303, caution wing turbulence arrives, heavy Boeing 747, runway 24 right, clear land.
Tell you while we're waiting on the 74, I'm going to grab my other camera.
United 1654, Cleveland ground, good afternoon, runway 24 right, taxi Juliet 4, Lima in Sierra, cross 24 left.
24 right, Juliet 4, Lima, Sierra, cross 24 left, United 1654.
Alright, back over here. Dubai 1 has cleared the hill and they are heading over our way. Spirit taking off in the background, United taxiing in front of us. But I know we're all here for the clinic. Or we're here for Dubai 1. They are probably here for the clinic, but
is 1.9 or climate.
not always 100% sure. I don't want to really confirm it. Because I'm sure if it's a medical visit, they don't want everyone to know.
Cleveland departure radar contact, line maintain 14,000.
Line maintain 14,000, 0 wing, 5.
Okay, 1934 is a mile from Shirk, cross Shirk 3000, cleared LS runway 2 for approach. Four contact tower, good day. 41590 turbulence.
1934 clear tower 3203, runway 24 right. Traffic, holding position, right.
Hopefully he turns left here. I didn't hear where he's going. Maybe someone on the stream can comment if they heard if he's going to customs or if he's going to pad 3.
3203.
Delta 386, runway 2 for right, taxi Juliet, Juliet 4, Lima and Sierra, cross 24 left.
Juliet 4, Lima, Sierra, cross 24 left, Delta 386.
At ground American 1267, we're ready to taxi with Yankee. American 1267, runway 2 for right, taxi Juliet, Juliet 4, Lima and Sierra, cross 24 left, you're going to follow Delta off your left. Juliet 4, Lima, Sierra, cross 24 left behind Delta for American 1267.
Departure flight 2919 is ready to taxi with X-ray.
Here 2919, Yankees current, runway 2 for right, taxi Juliet, Juliet 6, Lima and Sierra, cross 24 left.
So our ramp right now has an MD-80 and a 747 on it. And then tomorrow's going to have 2 777s on it.
478 vacated 24 November for Charlie
3478, cross 24 left, taxi Lima and Kilo to the ramp.
So if it's going over there, I'm wondering if they're going to be here for a while this time. The last couple of times they were here, they went over to customs and then left the next day. So
1215 Cleveland approach.
I don't know for sure, but I wonder if this means they're going to be around here for a while.
should we give away to Frontier since we have flow time?
Hold short of Lima right now. I'm not showing a flow time. Hold on.
Short of Lima. We were told 55 for Delta 386. First United 1654, 2200, climbing via Great Lake 4.
And 1645 Cleveland departure, correction United 1654 Cleveland
Got a
departure.
United 737 landing on 24 right. Delta 386 to Minneapolis and American 1267 to Charlotte.
Left turn on Lima, cross 2 for left at Alpha now.
Delta's got the American blocked.
2919 in the sequence behind American.
So we'll go ahead and we will get those for you now that the 747 is here.
For American,
the first of what should promise to be an epic weekend of heavy jets here in Cleveland, Ohio.
You'll be Lima, Sierra, Frontiers waiting for you. You'll be number 1 for the runway.
We have 2. We have 2 777s due here tomorrow. Getting Delta out of the way so American can taxi over to the runway. American is flight 1267. They'll be heading to Charlotte.
Yes, that's Endeavor 4975.
For left taxi, Lima,
Hope you all enjoy the 747 tonight. Your Black says, I wish I was up here with you. I do too. Hopefully they take off tomorrow late. I don't know if they'll take off tomorrow or if they'll be here for a little
Make that
while.
right turn on
But how
Golf.
cool would it
hold
be if
short
they left
of,
tomorrow around the same time as
Sierra, remain at
777?
frequency.
Oh, could you imagine? It'd be like being at Chicago.
You know,
Meanwhile, we have an inbound aircraft,
Hey,
American
once you cross, will be number 2
4415
behind American.
E175
Monitor
out of
tower.
DCA on final.
American and tower pressure for 29.
Frontier heading out as well. See an ops car racing across the airport here.
American 1267, Cleveland Tower, runway 24 right line of way. 27. Take care. Q4 contact Cleveland Center, 135.1 today. 35 watts to the line. Take care, 4415, left November, contact ground point 7, have a good one. American 1267, wind 3004, rolling 24 right.
1267 lining up for departure. We have 24 right ops only here tonight.
Frontier flight 2919,
24 left is
Cleveland Tower, runway
closed.
24 right, line of way, just a moment, French
We've been doing
Space.
some runway maintenance here in the field the last couple of weeks, doing a lot of striping. So it looks like tonight we have 24 right open, 24 left is
2
closed.
heading 050.
The wind has died down that we had earlier. Most of the weather has moved out, so hopefully we won't have any more issues with the weather here tonight. 1267 will be heading to Charlotte. I wonder if the 747 went all the way to the end. It might have been really cool if you're over at Heartland tonight with those single runway ops.
1267, contact departure, have a good one. Cheer flight 2919, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff, wind 280. Stone 386, Cleveland Tower, runway 24 right, line of way. 24 right, line of way, Stone 386.
Frontier flight 2919 heading to Tampa.
Trade 133, descend to maintain 5,000. Descend to maintain 5,000, that's the 130. Wind 2804, rolling 2 for right, clear for takeoff.
Sorry about the echo. I had the microphone a little bit too close to my mouth. I think we should be okay now. I took it off to get the camera.
Aircraft.
Delta 386 heading to Minneapolis.
128.25. Cleveland approach, runway 2 for right. Cleveland departure radar contact, line maintain 14,000. There's an area of light precipitation just off your 1 o'clock at about 4 miles. If you don't want to go through it, just let me know. When able, proceed directly to Just hold on 386.
Delta 386 2000, Simon, on the
United Airlines flight just came in
Delta
from
386,
Houston
new departure radar,
Airport,
contact
Boeing
line maintain 14000. 14000, Delta 386. 302 off Victor, Cleveland. Victor, squawk 4671.
Talking about the precipitation. I don't want to go through it either. I had a couple of inbound flights for you. The next one will be United Airlines Flight 1215, 737 MAX 8 out of Newark. Just over downtown Cleveland, about 4 minutes out. We have Sun Country 8133, our charter flight out of Toledo. 8 minutes out over the lake. Southwest 1436 out of St. Louis is 18 minutes out. So those aircraft seem to be the inbound flights that we'll see here in the next few minutes. At 9:30 tonight, I don't know if we'll stick around that long or not. But at 9:30 tonight, Delta Flight 2750 out of Atlanta will be the Hakea delivery.
Sun Country 8133, turn right heading 150.
So we'll see what time it gets here. Hopefully it gets here a little bit earlier than that. Maybe we'll still have a little bit more daylight,
contact tower, good day.
and we'll be able to see that one. I don't know if we'll be able to get it on the stream. I don't think we'll be able to, but at the very least I'll try to get video of it.
71, track Newsom for the weather off your say 10 o'clock. Pick up 29, go ahead.
Sorry about it. Pick up 29, located UPS ramp, like you're out of West Side Quadrant, control runway,
I am up on the top floor of the parking garage.
Quadrant, you proceed on 28, hold short.
Yeah, this is a live stream. You know what? You're the first person to catch it. I never changed the date. Let me fix that for you.
Fly heading 150, maintain 14000. You can expect correct, Newsom. .133, turn right heading 220 and accept below class.
Thank you so much, Bengal. I was so worried about microphones and trying to get the bit rate corrected a little bit earlier that I completely forgot to change the date.
Contact Cleveland
So yes, we are live.
0.6 today.
We are live from Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. It is Tuesday, I think, the 30th of July. All the days run together. We just had Dubai 1 land a few minutes ago, coming in from Geneva. The Dubai Air Wing 747.
8133, descend to maintain 3000.
Live stream is usually about once a week. It depends on how things are going. Sometimes more. I haven't done so many lately just because we've had a lot going on. We're getting a roof put on our house.
Your flight 2919,
taking on a couple extra projects at work too. We've got a lot going on
today.
But I try to get up here about 3 or 4 times a week. I don't always do live streams.
2919 affirmative 120.
The best time to get here, I would say, if you could get here in the morning when we have the heavy rush.
8133, 3 from Sir Crusher 3000, cleared out last time we keep pressure.
Cargo heavies that go out. Usually the mornings during the week can be a little bit busier. Weekends can be pretty slow. I would say Sundays are a little better than Saturdays.
Contact Cleveland Center 135.1 good day.
But this week it should be really cool with everything going on. Between the Summer Slam and the Hall of Fame
contact tower good day.
we should see a lot of really cool aircraft this weekend. We have the 2 United 777s that'll be in and out tomorrow. And then we have anything that'll be coming in for Summer Slam. So I'm assuming we'll get a lot of private jets. So it should be a really good weekend to be up here. United 1215 inbound from Newark.
133, Cleveland Tower
737
12804,
MAX 8 should be right next to
clear.
the terminal here. There it is. I keep saying I'm going to stream every Friday night and try to make every Friday night be a thing, but then I feel like the last few weeks Fridays have been pretty crazy with stuff going on. So we might live stream Friday night. I don't know if it'll be from here or Columbus. It depends on who has the best traffic. between Man City and Chelsea going to Columbus this week, and we might see something pretty cool down there. But I might do a live stream on Friday for you, and then Sunday or Saturday we're going to go to Rochester for the air show. American Eagle has just pushed back. I'm hoping that if things go well, that I'll be able to live stream Cleveland Air Show practice for you on Friday. So we'll have to see what the weather does, and if I could get a good spot downtown for it. I know it's some spots, but if I can get downtown in time to set up, I'm going to try to live stream practice day for you. Sun Country 8133, a 737 out of Toledo is our next inbound flight. They are 2 minutes out. Behind them is an Air Trek Citation is actually taking off from Burke, so I don't have to worry about that. Southwest 1436 out of St. Louis is 11 minutes out. Trying to see if there's anything. There might be a flex jet coming in up Scott County. I will say this though, it is turning into a beautiful night. Let me show you the sunset behind the airport right now. I don't know how well it's going to come out. Those colors. I know the camera dilutes a little bit, but it is very pretty off to our west right now. Should be the Sun Country. They're coming in from Toledo. I think it's a charter flight. Well, I know it's a charter flight. Sun Country is a regular airline that we have now. They have operations to Minneapolis, St. Paul. A few weeks ago, I took the inaugural flight. I posted a video of that for you. Flew up to MSP for the day, did some spotting up there. Saw a lot of Delta aircraft up there. But I really enjoyed my flight on Sun Country. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like a mixture of Southwest and Frontier. So you actually had Wi-Fi, you had in-flight service, but you still had to pay for stuff. But I think it was only like a $60 flight. It wasn't very expensive to get up there.
3305, we'll get a new rib for JFK.
I would definitely do it again if I was connecting through MSP. So the next live stream, depending on the weather, depending on how things are going, right now the plan is Friday night. It could be from here. It could be from Columbus too. Keeping my eyes out to see if Columbus gets any heavy jets for the Man City-Chelsea game. I know both teams have chartered heavy jets, but Aston Villa was in town last week to play the Crew. And they ended up flying in on Allegiant. So
the intersection at Juliet Echo Whiskey Lima Romeo.
I got my fingers crossed that something heavy will come into Columbus. If it does on Friday, we'll go down there and get it for you.
Arrival to Kennedy.
Tomorrow we have two 777s up here around 4 o'clock, 4:30. I probably won't be able to live stream them just because of work. I do plan on getting up here for them. So I'm going to probably go into work a little early tomorrow so I can get off a little early.
Arrival 41.
I don't know if I'll have enough time to set up for a live stream. If I don't, I'll just get the I'll just get a regular plane spotting video posted for
Let me
you.
know when you're ready and if you're able to access it, and I'll get the release time.
Yep, Pink Floyd 1. We'll let
But they'll be coming in around 4:30 and leaving around 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So if you're in the area coming out, and CT United Airlines 777s. Which is not a common sight unless we have some divergence. We usually get one as a charter, but not two. So
4415. 4415.
should be a pretty cool day up there tomorrow. And I know if you're in one of the big cities and going, 2 777s, we get that all the time.
Let me double check.
For up here, it's a pretty special day. United will be taxiing over the terminal, coming over. I don't know if they're going to come to this side or if they're going to go to one of the end gates.
Push at 44, clear approach, expect runway 24.
Looks like it's going to one of the end gates.
This is what I'm showing. Oh, okay.
We do have a
that's
crew
great,
base
thanks.
and a maintenance base
Just
here
give me a
for
call,
United.
Mark,
It used to be a
Will
hub.
do, thanks.
They pulled the hub, I think, back in 2014, not long after the Continental merger ended, after they closed the merger. But we still have a pretty large crew base and maintenance base here for United. They handle 737s. Occasionally we'll see an A320 or a 75, but it's almost always 737s. We also have a crew base that opened earlier this year for Frontier, who I read on Cleveland.com is now the biggest airline here, which is kind of hard to believe. But they have a lot of flights that are ending in October that they say are going to be seasonal flights. So we'll probably see that change, and United ends up being the dominant carrier again. American's the third largest airline here. We do see a lot of American, especially 737s. The 737-800 is the most popular aircraft here at Hopkins Airport. I can't believe I forgot to change the date on the live stream. Down below, that's funny.
All clear down runway 24 right approach.
Tide Pod livery heading over to, I believe, Alpha 9 is the gate that they're using. Aircraft just came in from Toledo. Adam says, thanks for today's stream. First time seeing Cleveland. Well, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. If you were here earlier, I'm sorry for some of the technical glitches we had when we started out. But it looks like we got those resolved. Once the weather moved through, I think that cleaned up a lot of it for us, and the wind died down for sure. We had gust up to about 27 at one point and a couple of go-arounds due to the wind. I'll have to go back and watch the video of that Cessna. That looked pretty crazy. American Eagle to just push back.
1436, contact Miller.
The American Eagle will be flight 4305 heading to JFK. Our next inbound flight, Southwest 1436, just turned over the city. 737 out of St. Louis is about 2 minutes out.
1436 to the tower, wind 260 at 4, runway 24 right.
There's a C-130 that's over Canton right now that took off out of Youngstown. It'll probably go back and do touch and goes over there.
40, just going to maintain 4,000.
But I wish it would come over here and do one. This is around the time of night that we'll usually see a heavy or a aerial refueling. That goes along the, they usually fly along 30 over Worcester and Orville and places like that, turn north and then go over the lake. I have not seen one yet tonight. I wonder if the weather maybe causing some of those issues. Usually it'll be a C-17 and a KC-135 out of Pittsburgh. But every now and then it's something cool. United 2652 out of Chicago is 25 minutes out. Frontier 3568 out of Dallas is about 33 minutes out. Frontier 4128 out of Savannah is 33 minutes out. So from what I can tell, those will be the next inbound aircraft unless something surprises us. There's a pretty good system that's moving across eastern Pennsylvania right now. I don't know if it's going to cause any issues as far as diversions, but that would certainly be pretty cool. Actually, I see one of the KC-135s is airborne right now. It's over Pittsburgh. It is in the track, and so I wonder if they're waiting on somebody to pick them up. There's a C-17 Ryder 80 that's over Harrisburg. That's also at 20,000 feet. I wonder if that's who they're waiting on. C-17 out of Pittsburgh doing touch and goes at Youngstown Warren Airport right now. So if you're over Pittsburgh right now, look up. You might see, if you can see it through the clouds, he's at 20,000 feet. A KC-135 is waiting on a little friend, or a big friend probably. Then they're going to go over they're going to go into the aerial refueling track. So Worcester, Orville, look up here in about a half hour or so. It stays daylight and the clouds have moved out. We might see an aerial refueling here in a little bit. Let me grab the echo here for you. I'm used to the wind, so I have to yell at the microphone, and so when it's calm, I don't have to yell at it, but when I do, it echoes.
From up the top of contact ground place 7.
Good to go.
Excuse me.
4305, round target time.
American Eagle
That's
still
1436, leaving ground, park, via Papa Alpha, 24 left, at Papa, and Lima, Juliet, Juliet 4, Juliet Park. 24 left at Papa, Papa, Lima, Juliet, Juliet 4 to Park, just 1436. Flight, 17 thanks, forget 4305.
One of the Guardians are telling me that I can see the lights over the city.
That is 2652, push approach, red, I'll have that for you just a few miles, expect report. We got 4305, runway 24 on Juliet, Juliet 4, Lima, Sierra, crossing 24 left, that's here. That's 2 for left, for 2 for right, for carriage 4305.
Like we got a little bit of movement now as American Eagle 4315, I think was the flight number. They'll be heading to JFK. 4305, I'm sorry about that. I wonder if they've opened up 24 left now. Looks like he might be heading over. I don't know if he's on the 24 left or if he's going to go over and wait. That's the first aircraft I've seen that's made that right turn, so I'm wondering if 24 left is reopened. It could be gone across. Can't really tell.
United 2652, turn right direction.
Well, meanwhile, while we're waiting on American Eagle, I can hear a Max 8 that just started up somewhere on 1 DO. I'm thinking it's a Max 8. I feel like it's over to my left. Let's go ahead. Let's take a tour. since if you're new to the airport, you haven't seen Cleveland Hopkins before, we'll go ahead and we'll take a little bit of a tour. So we're up here in the parking garage. I will say if you're going to come up here and spot, the airport doesn't really love people up here very much. So I would reach out just to make sure that they'll let you up here if you're going to spend any time at all up here. Really, the garage is not the best spot up here not the best spot to be the spot of this airport. So I'll point some of those out for you as well. We're looking at Concourse Delta. This is the newest concourse here at the airport. It was built in the late 90s, I believe. And as you can tell, it is empty. So it was built by Continental Airlines back when Continental had a hub here. We had a fairly busy hub for Continental. But we did have a pretty decent volume of aircraft. We even had some flights over to London out of Cleveland back in those days. And they built this terminal mostly for your regional aircraft, so your Dash 8s and things like that we used to see here at the airport. When United took over, when they had the merger, United closed this concourse, and so they still pay, I think, over $1 million a month to rent this concourse. And right now it's disused. Every once in a while you'll see aircraft parked over there. During COVID it was completely full, but now it is pretty much disused. There's a tunnel that runs under the ramp there that you would take to go over to the Delta concourse. So some of you, if you've flown out of here in the past, if you flew on Continental Express or Continental Connection, I can't remember what it was.
4975, Cleveland clearance for Roger, I'll work on the flow release.
If you have any stories about Concourse, I'd love to hear. If you work at the airport or maybe you've been through there lately, I would love.
I have a feeling they're going to reroute you, but let me call and see.
You know, is it still in decent shape? Is it kind of fallen into disrepair? I'm not really sure. Well, there is a master plan that is out there. They're still trying to get approval from the FAA as well as the airlines as far as who's going to pay for it. But one of the things for that master plan, groundbreaking is expected for next year. One of the plans for the master plan is to tear down this concourse and then build a new concourse that would be able to handle larger aircraft. So the future of this concourse is pretty bleak. So looking behind Delta, we have the United Airlines Maintenance Center. And mostly the FBOs over here. You see a few private jets.
4305 is 2,100, climbing up to 14,000.
FedEx is over there in the background. Behind the two FedExes, you have the International
14,000 for Jared, 4305.
One of the largest convention centers in a tank plant. They also built fuselages, or I don't know, maybe not fuselages, components for the B-29 as well as the Stratoliner aircraft that Boeing was building. I think it's a C-97 maybe? Don't quote me on that. There's one actually parked over the other side of the IX Center that you'll see on Aerospace Road. But that's a huge convention center. They've kind of cut it in half the last couple of years, and so it's not as big as it used to be inside, but they host an auto show and some pretty large conventions over there. So if you're in the area, the IX Center. In front of the IX Center, we have Dubai 1, our 747
Cleveland clearance, Roger, get the floor release, ground point
now. Part of the Dubai Air Wing, the Royal flight. This is Alpha 6 Hotel Romeo.
Right direct 6 deployed, Jared 4305.
Bringing in some Dubai royalty. In the background, you see Atlantic, the largest FBO on the field, as well as Skybus, the aircraft over there.
Bravo 11.
3538, push through. Information early this morning. I don't know whether they're going to leave. There were two of them here earlier, the other one left. Not too long after we got here this afternoon. Got a few Gulfstreams and some things like that over Atlantic.
United 1411, Cleveland clearance, survey. Yeah, actually you've got almost an hour wheels on the network. Then open up and then get a whole train setting.
So that is Heartland
I'm showing your EX is actually 0034. How long before you're ready to push? We'll get it going if we're ready to go. As long as the gate engine down here, we'll close it up. We'll make that time.
I've never had an issue with anybody
Let me double check, but that's what I'm showing. Do you have something different? Well, when we get the
here, 600 feet from 6 left, so when they're operating on 6 left, we are really, really close to the arrival. I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel from over there, and some of the early ones are actually just shot on my iPhone, so you can get super close to the runway over there. So that's a great place to spot when they're coming in on 6 left. We'll keep coming over here to the right. You're going to see some buildings in the background. None of them really are that interesting. I know they're used for the airport and used by some businesses and things like that. You can't spot over there, so they're blocked. Right there's the National Weather Service Cleveland office and their Doppler radar. And then when we come over here to the right just a little bit more, you're going to see a hangar come into view. This is the NASA Glenn Research Center, one of the NASA centers.
Guys, 1411, he said he is showing 0117 as well. He's going to double check if that's wrong. He's going to let me know, but he's showing 0117 as well.
What they have in there. I know they've done some space flight testing inside of that hangar.
Tower 4975, I have the IFR at Kennedy.
When they've done some testing on it.
We're ready to copy.
Tower 4975.
Tile from the space shuttle.
Tower 4975, come to the Kennedy Airport, meeting Pink Floyd 1 departure, which is Papa Foxtrot, Lima Yankee Delta 1.
Aircraft engine research over there.
Transition, Juliet Alpha, Sierra Echo Echo.
The chevrons that you see
Juliet Hotel Whiskey
on the maps
to the Jeweler intersection, which is Juliet Echo Whiskey Lima Romeo for the India Golf November and the India Golf 1 in November arrival to Kennedy. Climbing the decision, squawk is still 41, fight.
There are a couple of aircraft based here.
4975 is cleared to JFK.
Nothing too exciting, but there are a couple of aircraft that are based here. There's a lot of PC-12s.
Now gauge W.
There's also a T-34
for the Kingston
turbo
1 arrival.
You'll see them flying around quite a bit. We're doing a lot of like
Air
aerospace
4975, read back in trick. Let me know if you're able to do that route.
Thank you, Dan, for the $5 super
Once
chat.
you
Really
confirm
appreciate it.
you got the fuel and stuff for it.
Stand by, will advise.
That facility is no longer open to the public. It used to be where the visitor center is, but they moved the visitor center over to the Great Lakes Science Center downtown. I think we got
Yeah, 1411, if you're still monitoring, float that your company keeps moving around, but it is currently 0117 is your
I
confirmation.
it's related to the Sun Country charter. I don't think it's related to the 747 because they would have gone over to the pad. United touching down from Chicago. But every once in a while they'll have public events at the Glenn Research Center, which are pretty cool to check out.
3530, yep,
But it is no longer open to the public.
Delayed via
Prior to 9/11. Meanwhile, we will go ahead and complete our tour that we have here. We're going to come over here more to the right, past the Glenn Research Center, past the Concourse Bravo. And you're going to see an old looking building, kind of looks like a weird building. It's not really down there, but it has that kind of look to it. This is the Aviator Restaurant. It's the former 100 Bomber restaurant.
Snooping ground. Crossing 24 left.
I believe by the Talachek family, who was I think a pilot in the 100 bomb group. So that is the bomb group, by the way. We watched Passengers there on Apple TV earlier this year. That is the bomb group that series was based on. So it was a 100 bomb group restaurant for many years. They used to have reunions
Here
here
at
for
3412 at gate Charlie 26, call
they
for
closed
attempt
it a
adult.
few years ago, and then the airport actually owns the building, owns the land that it's on, and so it's
It's
now
forward,
the
12,
Aviator
clearance for us, I'll work on it.
They have a really nice rooftop bar over there. Kind of some more, a little bit more higher end food, but it is a really great place to check out. And that is the primary spotting location for Hopkins Airport. So if you're ever in the area, that is the primary spotting location. They have a large parking lot over there. Really good views of runway 24 right, which is what we have going on tonight. I would say probably 70-80% of the time we're using 24s. So that's a great place to spot, especially in the evening once the light is shifted. The lighting is going to be really good for you over there. They got a huge parking lot, and as I said, that's the official spotting area. You should not have any issues over there, unless there's like a major event going on. If the Aviator needs all their parking, maybe you might run into something.
3412, they want you at 36 minutes after the hour, 36.
That is the primary
Target 36, breaker 3412, thanks.
Got a decent view of both runways. You're pretty close to 24 right. And as I said, they got really good food over there. They got restrooms over there for you. And check out the rooftop bar. I do wish they'd bring back the car shows. When it was the 100 Bomb Group, they had car shows on Friday nights. And so it's pretty fun to go over there, watch the airplanes, and check out the cars. But they haven't done that since it opened back up. That is the primary spot, so if you're ever in the area, you want to come spot Hopkins Airport, just put Aviator Restaurant in your GPS. And go over there, get some lunch, and watch some airplanes. You should not have any issues over there. Southwest for 737 MAX 8 that came in earlier today.
At the fire station, like say, taxiway Juliet, northeast corner of Alpha Concord, medical emergency.
Nothing 19-2, but...
Copy.
We are the busiest airport in the state of Ohio. Certainly nothing like, Chicago or New York or Washington, D.C. or something like that, but we get a pretty decent variety of interesting aircraft due to the Cleveland Clinic and some of the things that go on with that. So Royal flights are pretty common, just like Dubai 1 is here tonight. Let's see an ambulance. But we do see a pretty good variety of aircraft. Earlier, I guess it was last week, we had the Antonov AN-12 for Cavic Air came in. We get a lot of interesting aircraft, and usually if there's weather diversions, we're one of the airports that flights will divert to. But this year has been pretty quiet as far as weather diversions.
America 3412, push off gate Charlie 26.
As far as international flights, we have Air Canada Jazz out of Toronto. We also have Aer Lingus out of Dublin. We didn't have Aer Lingus tonight. We'll be back here tomorrow.
Well, Charlie 26, information Zulu, ready to taxi.
Hopefully Sunday, once the master plan is approved, and that's underway, hopefully we'll get some
Juliet
more
5,
international flights.
Lima, Sierra, cross runway
We
24
can't
left
handle them. I
at
have
Sierra,
seen wide bodies
and
in the
then
gates here before. I've seen that 747.
I would do Zulu, it's going to be 24 right, Juliet 5, Lima, Sierra, cross 24 left, out Sierra, with America 3412.
200 out there.
Down here by the United Concourse Charlie at the airport.
Okay, thanks. I'll have low here in about 10 miles per hour.
E-175 is on this aircraft will be heading back to Dulles.
Southwest 35, 38 for departure radar contact.
I too hope to be heading to Dulles here at some point.
Okay, well, stop at 6,000.
Still want to get that Star Wars, ANA Star Wars Dreamliner. That thing flies over my house every time it's coming to Dulles. So I got a few pictures on my Instagram of that. Flying over my house at 30,000, 40,000 feet. My goal is to get that aircraft there. The last two times I've been to Dulles, it was either the day before I got there or it came in the day after I left. So I want to try to get to Dulles and hang out with everyone down there and do some spotting. We'll see how things go right now.
Air 4975, go ahead and start them up. I got to wait for 36, that's 10 minutes.
36 sounds good, we'll contact
As we get there, we're going to go to Rochester. It all depends on money and time, of course. But we're going to go to Rochester for the air show this weekend. But I'm hoping to get some more spotting trips at some point. It all depends on the money and work and everything. But Chicago and Dulles is probably two that I want to get back to before the end of the year.
That was 5352, just going to maintain that stuff.
Benzer Cleese is hard to hear me from the tower. Yeah, they've been pretty chatty tonight.
That's 3412, now you're live. Juliet 4 now. Juliet 4, Lima Sierra.
Sierra cross 24 left on Sierra breaker 3412. ADF.
But the
Maybe turn it down a little bit. Got a little bit of an echo on the one mic. I apologize for that. I know how to fix it, and part of it's just because I'm probably talking a little bit too loud for it, because I'm used to shouting over the wind. Right now we don't have that much wind, but I also don't want to mess with too much because it's working pretty well as far as like everything going pretty smooth, so I don't want to mess with too much. It's kind of one of those things where you don't want to tempt fate too much. But I agree, the tower is pretty challenging. I still see the KC-135 holding over Pittsburgh. I don't know what they're waiting on. I don't see anything. There is a C-17 doing touch and goes out of Youngstown. I don't know if he's waiting on that. But it definitely looks like he's waiting on something. I'm sorry I jumped off the video for a second. Maybe there's something cool out there we don't know about. I do have the aerial refueling track on the channel. So maybe something will pop up. If you hear death, the call sign death, we have been very blessed, or I have been very cursed, but we have been very blessed this summer with several reports of B-2 Spirit stealth bombers flying over the area. There's been at least 3 or 4 of those this summer. You never know when they're coming, of course, but I got a fairly poor picture I posted on my Instagram of one that flew over, but a couple of my friends who post a lot more on Instagram have posted some absolutely amazing photos of B-2s flying over. So if you hear the call sign death, because usually it's death like 2-1 or something like that, if you ever hear that as a call sign, let me know. We had a B-1 actually fly over last week when I was at work. The B-2, they don't show up on any tracking apps or anything, but usually they'll fly like a group. So if you see like 2 or 3 airplanes that are pretty close together, look up. It might be something pretty cool. But yeah, he's circling, flying over Pittsburgh. He's at 20,000 feet, right at the beginning of the aerial refueling track. So I'm not sure what it's waiting on, but if you're in the Pittsburgh area, I don't know if the clouds are going to be a problem right now or not, but there is a KC-135. It's one of yours that's based in Pittsburgh, and he is waiting on something. So something's going to go into the pattern. Our next inbound flight, Frontier 3568 out of Dallas, is 12 minutes out. And then 4128, another Frontier flight out of Savannah, Georgia, is also 14 minutes out. Those are its next 2 aircraft. We'll probably wrap it up here pretty soon. I got the low battery alert on my laptop. Plus, it's going to be getting pretty dark soon, so we'll probably go ahead and wrap it up in the next couple of minutes. The Delta A321, the thank you livery, is airborne. It is inbound at 9:30. So unfortunately, it'll probably be a little bit too dark for him. United Airlines 737 MAX 9 pushing back from its gate. That's one thing, everyone, for being here tonight. Thank you. If you've already done so, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. If you were here earlier when we had some of the technical glitches, thank you so much for bearing with me. I think we got all those aired out, all those straightened up for you tonight. I really hope you all enjoyed the video. We'll do some more live streams here soon. I'll probably try to do one Friday night for you, depending on what the weather does. It might be from here or it might be from Columbus. It just depends on who gets the best traffic.
Alpha, and
between WWE SummerSlam in downtown Cleveland on Saturday and Man City versus Chelsea in Columbus. So whoever gets the best traffic at the airport that we'll go to on Friday. Tomorrow, if you're in the area, there are 2 United Airlines 777 that will be coming in. Both will be in around 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. And then both should be leaving around 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Those 2 aircraft are going to be in town for the NFL Hall of Fame game. That is in Canton on Thursday night. Both of those aircraft are leaving tomorrow, which means we should get 2 more on Thursday. So lots of heavy jets to look forward to this weekend. I hope you guys are here for it. We'll either live stream them or we'll do a regular video. It just depends on how work goes, how much time we get. But I really appreciate everyone being here tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. I'm going to go ahead and we will, I'll edit the stream. I'll put the stream back up here probably the next couple of days. I'm shooting on my, I'm shooting it on my camera too, so I'm going to get 4K footage for you. So I'll probably go ahead and upload that. So you guys will have hopefully a little bit better video and all that. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the 747 we had tonight. Don't know when it's going to leave. How cool would it be if it leaves tomorrow around the same time as 2 777s are here? How cool would that be? Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm on there at Nick Flies Media. I'm also on Facebook at Nick Flies Media. Need to post more on Facebook, but I try to post on Instagram just about every day. I mostly photographs and things like that. That I've got to see. I got a few videos I got to upload from the Air Force Museum the past weekend, as well as a couple of other airports and spotting events and things like that that I've done the last couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. But again, I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night. And we'll catch you next time. We're up here from Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. Have a great